You are listening to Jammin' 107.5, Portland's #1 station for hip-hop and throwbacks. We begin with some concerning news. Violence among teenagers and young adults is at an all-time high in the northern United States. Reports indicate that high schools and colleges have been affected the most. Within the past few days, the Department of Education has noted a major increase in school fights caused by students trying to stand up against people who are bullying them. To make matters worse, rumors are going around that this increase is the result of someone's calculated plan to eliminate social hierarchies across schools and colleges. In my honest opinion, this whole situation is sad. People feel like they have to resort to such an extreme length to stop people from bullying them. In any case, law enforcement and mental health organizations have begun to step in. At least 125 arrests have been made, and principals and deans have taken measures in stopping this madness.
All right, Doc. Looks like it needs a bit more sodium, I think.
Sodium? Nah, man. A pinch of gallium would work better.
No. If we do that, then it would explode. Yes, we do need a kick, but we don't need a very volatile one, alright?
Okay, then what about indium?
Could work, but I don't know. Like I said before, this is a very, very specific formula. We'll need to...
Did you hear that? It sounded like Pauline got wrecked by something.
Her lab's right next to us, right? There's a window there. I'll take a peek and see what's going on.
Finally! After all of these years, I have finally purged my body from human emotion, human weakness. I have now become the perfect organism. All that's left to do now is to eradicate every single bully that has ever stood in my way. They will all die. Every single one of them is going to pay with their lives.
Oh, shit. He must have gotten his hands on the experimental Ocleon Penta serum.
Did he also say he was going to make bullies pay? You don't think that guy is connected to what's going on in the northern U.S., do you?
With all things considered, yes. I genuinely believe this guy has something to do with all the violence up there. Oh man. That guy's just gotten himself some wicked, crazy superpowers too. What if he was the Roman mastermind behind this whole thing? Hey, listen, Doc. Here's what we need to do right now, alright? We need to call the police, and we need to call the governor about this now. The entire state could very well be in trouble, alright? Well, what are you waiting for? Get on the line already, man!
Statewide priority activation. The following message has been transmitted at the request of the Florida State Police and the Florida Emergency Management Agency. The entire state of Florida is in danger. The Florida State Police has gotten word that a deranged individual has broken into a classified science lab and consumed an experimental substance. Due to this, the individual has become mutated and is now capable of mass destruction. The individual is reported to be a male in his early 20s. He was 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed around 180 pounds before mutation, but has now grown to 7 feet 6 inches tall and now weighs around 600 pounds. and he has black scales all around his body. The police were also told that this individual has super strength and speed, as well as the ability to fly. Everyone in the state of Florida is being advised to either shelter in place or evacuate the state. If you see this individual, call 911 immediately. Do not approach this individual as he is extremely dangerous. Stay tuned for further updates regarding this situation.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Fox 5 Atlanta. I'm Ray Anderson. We start your afternoon with a developing situation taking place in the neighboring state of Florida, where, what? Am I reading this right? A deranged man has broken into a classified lab and drank an experimental serum which turned him into a mutant humanoid-like creature with super strength and speed and the ability to fly. What? Come on. Well, I can't deny this. Back on track, the Florida State Police has advised that all residents in the state of Florida to either evacuate or shelter in place, as this man has already killed at least 2,000 people and caused $500,000 worth of damage. And to top that all off, people said that he talked about something along the lines of destroying bullyings and social hierarchies, which now makes me wonder if this guy is connected to what's going on in the northern United States, where a massive spike in violence has occurred and... Uh-oh. That did not sound good at all. It sounded like someone just got attacked right outside our studio. And wait a minute. What's that? Oh no! It's an angry mob! Everyone, we have to get the hell out of here! Forget all about the equipment! We have to go right now!
Civil danger warning for Fulton County. The following message has been transmitted at the request of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. A riot is occurring throughout the county. People have been seen destroying cars and buildings, attacking anyone in their sights and chanting things like "destroy the social hierarchies" and "death to all bullies." The rioters are reported to be around 15 to 22 years old. It is being speculated that this riot is connected to the increase in violence in the northern United States and the mutant individual terrorizing the state of Florida. Police are having an extremely hard time containing the riot, and it is expected to spread throughout the entire state of Georgia in the next 2 hours. Residents of Fulton County are being advised to shelter in place with enough essential supplies to last at least 5 days, such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, toiletries, a cell phone, a phone charger and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio. If a rioters breaks into your home, use any means necessary to defend yourself. Do not participate in the riot, as doing so will result in prosecution to the fullest extent of the law. Stay tuned for further updates regarding this dangerous situation.
dusty road and a long goodbye, nowhere near you, babe. Howling winds in a desert sky, screaming hurt and pain. Shot of whiskey in my hand, searching for a guiding light tonight. Miles between us, iron rails twisting in the night. Empty bed and sleepless dreams, praying to the moon's pale light, hoping that you'll be.
The following message has been transmitted at the request of the Memphis Police Department. An extremely dangerous situation is currently taking place at Memphis City Hall. Around 5 minutes ago, a humanoid-like creature, along with at least 30 people armed with knives and sledgehammers, broke into City Hall and began brutally attacking people. The creature is approximately 7.5 feet tall, around 600 to 800 pounds, and has black scales all over its body. This creature is suspected to be the same creature that destroyed the entire state of Florida earlier today. The creature was also seen throwing vehicles at the City Hall building. The crowd appears to be all young adults ranging from 18 to 22 years old, and have no regard for human life. Police are having a difficult time trying to defuse the situation as the creature is too dangerous and is seemingly immune to conventional weaponry. All residents in a 5 to 10 mile radius of City Hall are being urged to shelter in place with enough food and water to last up to 5 days. Do not approach the creature or the crowd, as it could result in certain death. Stay tuned for further updates regarding this situation.
Well, as you just heard, City Hall is being attacked by a dangerous creature and a group of angry young adults. This is just straight up depressing, dude. I mean, this creature was the same creature that destroyed Florida, and the violence just keeps getting worse and worse. All of this is because of bullying. Can you believe that? I remember how bullying was way worse back in my day. And the whole thing about social hierarchies, yeah, I get it. But how bad does it truly have to be if some guy broke into a classified laboratory to turn himself into that thing? God, this sucks, man. I know damn well this all could have been prevented if someone put effort in making sure these people are okay. But no, people think it's a joke. But now, look who's laughing. It's not you anymore now, is it?
Look, everyone! The National Guard just showed up! Yale! Oh, you've gotta be kidding me!
How on earth did those kids get their hands on machine guns? For heaven's sake, those Guard members didn't even stand a chance.
Civil danger warning for the states of Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Montana, Minnesota, Michigan, New York, Virginia, South Dakota, North Dakota, Iowa and Pennsylvania. The following message has been transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Department of Homeland Security. Over the past hour, reports have come in that a coordinated attack by a heavily armed militia led by the same mutant individual that destroyed Florida is currently unfolding across multiple states in the eastern United States. The members of the militia group are teenagers and young adults ranging from 15 years old to 22 years old and have been reported to be armed with machine guns, rocket launchers, high-caliber sniper rifles and grenade launchers. This militia group is also using military vehicles such as tanks, fighter jets, helicopters and in rare cases, battleships. The individual leading this militia has been observed destroying entire buildings and taking out entire military squadrons with little to no problem with his bare hands. In addition, this individual has been identified as 22-year-old Adam Davidson. Adam was a white male, stood 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed 180 pounds before mutation. He is now 7 feet 6 inches tall, weighs 675 pounds and has black scales all around his body. Adam has revealed that the attacks are part of a plan to reshape society as a whole. Residents in the affected areas are being urged to shelter in place with 30 days worth of essential supplies such as non-perishable food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a first aid kit, toiletries, a cell phone, a phone charger and a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio. Do not approach Adam or the militia members as it could result in certain death. There is a possibility that a national emergency will be declared if this situation worsens. If that happens, then the president or his representative will speak on all radio and cable stations. Stay tuned for further updates as this cataclysmic crisis develops.
Corporal, look out, he's right there. He's about to... What? There's some young-looking chick that's going right to him. What does she think she's doing?
Adam, I wish I knew that you were hurting. I wish you would have told me. Now look at what you have done.
You think I want this to happen? No, I didn't. But they forced my hand. Every single damn one of them made me do this.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I should have known better than to stand by as my friends hurt you. You were an amazing guy, Adam.
So why do I deserve this hate? Why must I keep living through this day by day? I can't take it anymore. I just can't.
It's okay. You don't have to keep suffering like this anymore. I've come to kill you out of mercy. It's the least I can do, after everything you've done for me.
Wait a minute. Did I just hear that right?
Did that lady just say she's going to kill him?
That's ridiculous. If even the Navy SEALs couldn't stop him, then how could she possibly pull it off?
Really? You would really do that for me?
Yes, you deserve peace. Adam, I can't watch as you drown in your own misery. So please, let me end it all for you. I promise it will be painless.
I'm so sorry. I really am. I am so sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you. Goodbye, Adam. May you find peace knowing you die with honor.
Wow. Just wow. I can't believe what I just saw.
She just drove that knife right through him like it was nothing. Looks like this madness is finally over. But who was that girl? Did they go to school together or something? In any case, I'm going home.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Norville Rogers with ABC4 News. We start with today's top headline. As most of you know, a terrifying situation unfolded across most of the East Coast yesterday, when a guy named Adam Davidson broke into a classified laboratory in Florida and consumed an experimental serum that turned him into a monstrous creature that stood a towering 7.5 feet tall and covered in black scales. Adam would then destroy the state of Florida before he and a militia that consisted of teens and young adults began attacking a bunch of states in the eastern U.S. It was confirmed at that point that Adam was the one that orchestrated the increase in violence in the northern United States and led the militia as part of a plan to reshape society as a whole. However, in a very, and I mean very, shocking turn of events, Adam was killed. Not by police, not by the military, not by special forces, but some random woman armed with nothing but a hunting knife. Yeah. That's right. Despite being immune to conventional weaponry, some lady somehow managed to stab Adam in his chest. Just don't question the logic here. Okay. Anyways, after Adam's death, the entire militia peacefully surrendered and every single member has been arrested for terrorism. In light of this madness, schools and colleges have begun cracking down on bullying and focusing efforts to ensure their students have reliable sources for mental health assistance. I'm not gonna lie though. It's pretty insane that I took a domestic terrorist attack to make schools realize how bad bullying has become. Not to mention someone thought they had to become an actual monster because of it. But as the saying goes, a child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. And this tragedy is very solid proof of that.